back to my channel. It's your girl LB. If you don't know me, oh, I feel like I'm sweating. I'm acting like too real. I feel like I'm sweating. So today I'm coming to you guys to give you basically an update on the craziness that my life has been in the last months. I'm coming to you guys to give you all the information. So if you're interested in wondering where my life has been the last couple months, stay tuned. The last time I came to you guys, I was talking about me graduating in quarantine and how sucky that was and dealing with that and me getting ready to go to grad school and all of that, but I never disclosed on YouTube where I was going to grad school. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, then you know, but I now attend Howard University. Do you see it? Do you see the excellence that is my jacket? Because period. Well, I officially attend Howard University, so I picked up all my stuff in Michigan and WAC East Lansing. I picked up all my stuff a couple weeks ago and I moved to DC. I moved out of state to live somewhere by myself to DC. When I said it was crazy, I mean, I wasn't lying. I mean, clearly, as you can see, I'm gone. I've actually really wanted to go to Howard for the last 2 years at least. I went on a bunch of HBCU tours in high school. I never visited Howard, which I found to be kind of crazy, but I visited like just about every other one. And as I started to do research and like really pick my major in undergrad, because if you don't know, I got my Bachelor of Arts in Psychology from Michigan State University, and I was just realizing like I don't want to stop here. Like I want to keep going. I don't know what I want to do, but I'm gonna open up my mind, look at all these different career fields, and that's what I did. So for the last 2 years, I would say, since my sophomore year of college, I looked up grad school stuff, I looked up all the information, I looked up a bunch of different career fields, a bunch of different master's programs starting my sophomore year, so pretty early, just so I can find like a good fit for me. And over time that changed. Like I looked into mental health counseling for a while, I looked into clinical psychology for a while, I looked into social work for a while, I looked into a bunch of different programs, but ultimately I really had to go through a couple different experiences to really know what I wanted to do. I had to go through a couple like life experiences, like with anything, to really find my niche and like know what I'm here for. Like what do I want to do, who do I want to serve, who do I want to help, all of that. So that brought me to school of psychology. So that is actually the program that I'm going to be doing at Howard. It's a master's of education, but it's a specialist degree too, an EDS. For people who don't know, that's like, I always explain it as like being like a tier above a master's but below a doctorate, if that makes any sense. But technically it's a master's education specialist program. So basically it's a 3-year program. The last year, which I know people were like, 3 years, you're doing a 3-year master's program, but because usually people's master's programs are 2, but my program here is 3, and I'm not really, you know, too pressed about it being 3. My last year is completely internship, me actually being in a school setting, doing assessments, practicing and stuff, so I can, you know, go into the next step of getting licensed to be a school psychologist. So the first 2 years will be classes, you know, learning everything I need to know to prep me for that, and then going to my 3rd year, it will be all practice, if that makes sense. So I'm super excited. I must say, Howard has been working my nerves, okay? They've been working my nerves. Corona, it's just a mess, okay? And I'm not gonna blame it on it being COVID and Corona going around, because they were a mess before that, but when all this started happening, they just got a lot worse. But honestly, I'm not mad at the decision that I made, because I mean, this is what I wanted to do. This is what I saw myself, where I saw myself being. This is what I did all this research and put all this time into getting done, and it wasn't an easy walk in the park, for sure. I just really wanted to go to an HBCU for grad school, which I know people talk so bad about HBCUs and just how professional they are, and you know, the things that they can get done compared to PWI, which is where I went to beforehand, clearly, if I went to Michigan State. And I didn't want to hear it. I hate that people have like this negative connotation against HBCUs, because I really think it's not fair, and I think it's belittling the Black experience, the African American experience, like who we are, what we bring to the table. Because if you feel like you have to go to a PWI to get a good education, it just seems to me like off. I get, like, if you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. My wig is just sliding today, and I have no shame in my game. Judge a mammy, because I don't care. But yeah, I knew I really wanted to go to HBCU for grad school. I really want that experience. I know with COVID and everything, the campus was closed, so I won't get like the full, you know, HBCU experience. But I really didn't expect it to be like an undergrad experience if I went to Howard, because graduate school, I know anywhere, it's just different. It's not undergrad. It's not all parties and shenanigans and everything like you would expect. Grad school is a lot more strict, cutthroat, straight to the point. You are here for this, get this done. Whereas in undergrad anywhere, it's a lot more leeway, a lot more movement, like moving room to really like figure things out. But you know, grad school is like, you're here for this your time, get it done. You're grown, you're an adult. It's no more fun and games. We're not doing that. We're not doing that here. It is it sucks. It sucks that this whole pandemic and COVID is really ruining a lot of things for a lot of people. Like I said, I didn't have a graduation. I didn't do any of my senior activities like I thought I would be able to. And I missed out on a lot of things that I spent a lot of time working towards and getting to, that was hard to deal with. And this year in general has just been like, even besides COVID, it's like been a whirlwind of like self-discovery and just figuring out life outside of school. And it's a bug. Out life outside of like school and a profession, and just within myself. And like, I'm not gonna lie, it was disappointing, but over time, like, I got over it. I guess it's not that big of a deal anymore. I am looking forward to when I can say, oh, this is the thing of the past, and you know, we can move forward. But as of right now, I'm okay. I'm content. I'm good. Your girl is good. We're good. We're good. When I say we, I mean me, myself, and I. So we're good over here. So it's all fine. I want to talk a little bit about applying to Howard, the process, getting in, all that. So originally like I said, I've been researching and looking to apply to Howard. I looked at different programs, but I actually picked my program my junior year, the summer of after my junior year, so going into my senior year. I looked at all the requirements, which I believe you need 3 letters of recommendation, an autobiographical sketch, which I didn't know what that was, a personal statement. What's that? If I miss out on anything, I just put it on the screen. But yeah, you need all those things. You didn't need to take the GRE for my program, which was a big plus for me, because when I tell y'all, I did not want to take that test. I did not want to take that test, okay? I hate standardized tests with a great passion in my heart. I hate them. I hated taking them in high school. I just feel like they put you in a box of how smart you are on paper, and totally disregard like everything else that make you a person. Your experiences, like everything that adds to your knowledge of like how educated you really are. So when I realized that I didn't have to take it for the program that I wanted to go into for Howard, and Howard was my first choice, I was like, yes, I don't need to take it. So I think the deadline was like in April. I submitted mine in like January, and I got my acceptance in March. Oh my god, it's a dog, look at you. But yeah, I got my acceptance in in March. I got an email. It was so out of the blue, like it was just so crazy, because I was just standing there with my sister, I remember, and I just happened to check my email and it was like, congratulations guys to Howard for the school MED school psych program. And I'm just like, and she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I got into Howard. And she got all excited, and I was just like I was shocked. But it's not like I didn't have faith in myself, because I did, but it was like I didn't expect to hear back that fast. Like, I wasn't expecting to hear back from other schools I applied to that quickly. So it was just like, wow, I got into Howard. Oh my gosh. For a while, I can say, I can admit it, I have a really big thing with like doubting myself, and not the things that I can do, but just I overthink everything in my life. And I was just like, but if I go to Howard, I gotta move to DC. It costs a lot to live in DC, y'all. Like, it's like double the amount it costs to live in Michigan, like double. And I was just like, how am I gonna afford to stay there? Like, how am I gonna move there? Am I gonna drive? How am I gonna fly? Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with all my stuff? Like, am I gonna have a roommate? Am I gonna live by myself? How am I gonna make friends? Like, I was thinking about all this different stuff, just putting all these worries in my head that I did not need to have. And overall, things ended up working out, of course, because clearly I'm here. But it was a lot. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of talking myself out of what I was feeling and actually just pushing forward, instead of, you know, laying in my bed just sad and like sad I can't have a graduation, sad I can't do this, sad I didn't have no activities that I could do for my senior year, sad that I was leaving everybody. Like, it was just no use in me feeling all that when all the work that I put in for the last 2 years had paid off. I got into the school, I got these rec letters, I did all of this. It was paid off, and I found an apartment. I got a nice, cool, amazing roommate, and it just all worked out. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I'm really excited for this next chapter in my life, and just bringing that to you guys so you can like walk this journey with me. It's really easy to feel alone here, especially since I came all the way from Michigan and I'm here by myself, and I know literally nobody besides my roommate and like her boyfriend and her friend, and I know nobody else here, for real. I'm like not close to anybody else here, so I'm starting everything from scratch, and that can be really overwhelming sometimes. But sometimes I have to sit in me being overwhelmed, but then pick myself up. Like, you here for a purpose. You got classes starting in a couple weeks, like get it together. And I get myself together. Like, even doing this video, I've been in the bed all day, literally all day, and woke up late. Didn't do my morning routine or my workout or my yoga and my podcast like I usually do. Like, just got up and was just like, it's another day. Like, what I'm here by myself. What am I doing? And I made myself get up so I can record this video, because I know I haven't posted anything on my channel in over a month, and nobody besides like my family and a couple of my friends know what's going on in my life. And like, I just moved to DC by myself. I just moved to go to one of the top HBCUs, Howard University. Got in, about to start my program in 2 weeks. 2 weeks by myself. Okay, I'm here. My rent is paid. Okay, I don't have to worry about anything right now, and it's such a blessing, because it's so much stuff that I worry about on a regular that just be heavy on my spirit, that I have to constantly pull myself out of. But when I actually sit and talk to myself like, LaBria, everything you said you're gonna do, you did it. What are you still worried about? What are you still overwhelmed about? Everything that you want to do, you did. Everything you wanted, you got. Like, what are you doing this for? And that's just sometimes you gotta do to like pull yourself out of that moment, and, you know, breathe. I guess breathe, believe in yourself, and acknowledge the work you put into stuff, because I be working and I get it done. So yeah, that's all I really have to say like that. It's just like sometimes like I wake up and I'm just in total disbelief that this is what my life is right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I'm just like, wow, like I moved, I'm living here with myself, like I'm going to my top choice school, I'm about to start my program, I'm about to do everything, or I've done everything that I wanted to do, and it's an amazing, truly amazing feeling. I'm gonna have a lot more content coming really soon. I'm super excited about it. A lot more hair content, life things, everything is just coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this update on me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.